Hey, sports, fitness, and movie fans. I got a question for you. Do you think it's easier losing weight during the holidays, before the end of the year, or in the new year? Now, hold on a second before you answer that. There's one thing you need to know, and I think the answer will surprise you because it definitely surprised me. And I'm going to bring you that answer and a whole lot more right after this. Let's do this.
Game on, sports, fitness, and health fans, with another episode of the Sporting Good Posture Digital Radio Experience. Gear up for Coach Frank's advice from the sidelines as he helps you crush your game, no matter what sports, health, or fitness game you play.
Hey, this is Coach Frank. I'm sporting good posture. What are you sporting?
Hey, Coach, what do you got for us today?
Welcome back to another episode of Sporting Good Posture. This is Coach Frank. And we are still in our glorious season 5. I've been waiting for a long time to do Back to the Future theme in our podcast, and this has been the season. It's been a lot of fun so far. And if you haven't listened to it yet, episode called Betting on Your Health, about the sports almanac and Back to the Future Part 2 that was used for both good and bad reasons, but a big catalyst on how Biff turned into the big mogul he did and became the betting icon and ran the town and everything. We talked about how that was relating to if you had an almanac, if you had something in your pocket that guaranteed you success for losing weight, losing inches. We were talking about how that could relate to you and what we did with our office, how people just needed something, some version of help, some way to help you. I wanted to talk about the speed of doing something. The speed is very important about how fast you're going to dive into something. And just like the DeLorean had to get up to 88 miles an hour very quickly in order to do time travel, as far as dieting is concerned, it really is a lot of the same premise. If your body is kind of going slow, if your motions are slow, if your decision making slow, you're not going to ever get to your final destination. And ultimately, with New Year's coming, a lot of you are probably already thinking about New Year's goals. And the idea behind that is that you want to get there quickly. And in order to do that, you have to make quick decisions and have a program that works very fast. And just like the DeLorean getting up to 88 miles an hour and getting back to the future, you and your program for whatever you do for your health needs to be done quickly as well. But as far as doing something, if you don't make that decision and just jump right in, you're not going to get to the destination you want to be. And it reminded me a lot of what we did last year with our patients, where we were able to quickly and effectively help people jump into their program and get that weight loss immediately that they were looking for. And by the time New Year's hit, many people had already hit their ultimate goals for the new year, whether it was 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 pounds. We had people well on their way to their goals, if not had already reached their goals by the time New Year's started. And at a time of year when typically it's the slowdown time. So where you're kind of stressed out, your things are kind of going slow. You know, you have a lot of obstacles in your way, so it slows down any kind of progress you have for diet and exercise. We were able to speed right through that, get to 88 miles an hour, and boom, back to the future, right into the new year where you got the weight loss that you were looking for. And it was really an amazing thing because we had talked about it for a long time. I was finally able to implement it, and it really worked exactly how I thought it would, because remember, like George said, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And that was a big premise in the movie, because he had always wanted to be a writer, and he kind of put things off. He had a lot of things stand in his way, and he was worried about what other people might think about his stories, his science fiction stories, and how people might think about, you know, what if somebody reads it? What if they don't like it? What if I'm just no good? And he finally got over that and was able to write the books that he wanted to write. And in the future, when Marty went back to the future, he was back with his parents, and his dad had become a successful writer because he had gotten over that hump as far as being able to write, and he took that step in the right direction to do that. All right, so let's think about now, if in an alternate timeline, what if we did what we always did during the holidays? So previously, I had helped people lose weight in inches, and it always worked. It always was a good program, and they would wait until the new year. But it was, you know, really stacking the odds against you, because now you've waited So if you wait through October, November, December, you eat a bunch of candy, you eat a bunch of turkey and leftovers, and then you know, more candy and more holiday parties and potlucks, and you gain that extra 10 to 15 pounds during the holiday season. You might even get sick because you put your health on the back burner. Now you've stopped going to the gym and things like that because you're just too stressed out with work and family commitments and everything. Well, imagine losing the weight during that time. And that's exactly what we did. So I help people, instead of gaining all that weight and waiting till the new year and then looking to try to do it before spring break, we were able to help people do it during the holidays, where right around Thanksgiving, most people started the program, and by New Year's, they had already lost their weight, their goal weight for the year. They're at their ideal weight, you know, the first week of January instead of later in the year. And it was an amazing thing to see, because I always wondered if people could do that and really prioritize their health during the holidays. And the answer is yes, they can do that. They were able to do that. And just like George said, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. That's exactly what people did. They were able to put their mind to it, said, I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to lose these inches. I'm going to stay focused on this program. And doing it during the holidays allowed them to avoid a lot of the downfalls that they usually had leading up into the new year. And they were able to breeze right through it. And I've had many people still a year later where people are still down the same weight that they lost last year. So it is a program that I've found that does what's called a metabolic reset, where now you've changed your metabolic metabolism, where now this is the new weight you're supposed to be at, and you don't balloon back to the old weight. It was really amazing to see this, because so many people were able to do that during the holidays when they thought they couldn't, and they put their mind to it and they were able to accomplish it. So regardless of the motivation, you still have to get the DeLorean up to 88 miles an hour. And the point is, you have to get your body in motion to actually get the weight loss that you want. And the quicker that you do that, the quicker you're going to receive the results that you want to see. And with the program that we have, it's designed to get you into weight loss immediately. Most people aren't losing fat, they're storing fat, they're storing weight, they're not able to lose the weight. And nothing's more frustrating than doing a program where you don't see the weight loss and the inch loss right away that you want to. With the program that we do with our chirothin and lipo laser, it gets you right into weight loss. It gets you right into fat burning mode. So you're immediately losing weight that first week that you're on the program, and you're losing weight every week right after that for the whole 6 weeks that you're doing it. It's a program that works. We've seen people lose minimum 20 pounds and up to 45 in a matter of weeks. And it's amazing to see that, because most programs don't do that right away. You get frustrated when you do these programs that don't work, but finally you have something that can work, and that you can trust that other people have done it, and you know that by the end of it, you're going to get your goal weight down and you're going to see the results that you want to see. So I'd like to invite you to do this program, and there's no better time than now. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Christmas is right around the corner. Now is the time to take charge of your health. Don't cease and desist. Don't put it off. Now is the time to jump in and 2 feet and get in that car, put the hammer down, and let's get you to the body that you're looking for quickly. This is the best time of year to do this, instead of waiting till January. Work smarter, not harder. The first step is to get screened and contact me at my office at 615-567-6683, or on Instagram or Facebook at Ideal Health and Wellness Center. And we can figure out exactly what's going on. I want to help you figure out what's keeping you stuck and why you can't overcome those things to get to the body that you want and to get your body healthy again like you want it to be. We'll figure all that out, exactly what's wrong during that screening, and then we'll come up with a game plan that fits what your goals are, so that you can get up to 88 miles an hour immediately and start seeing the results that you want to see for the new year. Remember, the coach's time machine is always available. The flux capacitor is fluxing. We got it gassed up, and we're ready to go. This is Coach Frank. I've got it up to 88 miles an hour and sporting a better future. How about you?
The Sporting Good Posture Podcast is a broadcast wellness production powered by Ideal Health Wellness Center. All content copyright 2021. All rights reserved. Executive producer Frank Sardella. Coach Frank appears courtesy of Ideal Health Wellness Center in Franklin. For more information, visit sportinggoodposture.com or follow Coach on Instagram at Ideal Health and Wellness Center.
Daddy-o. Oh, I never let anyone read my stories.
Stories. Okay, maybe you're not ready for that yet, but your kids are going to love it. I think I just found my Easter egg.